Hi, my name is Fred Barstein. I'm the founder and CEO of TPSU, the Plan Sponsor University, and I'm here at a program at Notre Dame that we just conducted with one of our adjunct lecturers, Tim Rice from Lakeside Wealth Management Group out of Indiana. And wanted to ask him a couple of questions while we had him in his busy schedule. But before I did that, Tim, why don't you introduce yourself and a little bit about your firm?
Hi, my name's Tim Rice. I'm president of Lakeside Wealth Management Group. We have 36 team members, 138 plan sponsor clients, which represent roughly $700 million in assets under management.
Right. So Tim, in the program that you and your team conducted today, you talked a little bit about generic education versus customized. And first, tell us a little bit about whether generic education works, and if not, why not?
Well, one of the things that I think resonated with the plan sponsors in the room today was that education of the past does not work. The generic, we're going to teach you about a stock, and we're going to teach you about a bond, we're going to teach you asset allocation. What we've found at Lakeside Wealth Management is participants don't want to be taught. They want to be told. They want to be advised on what they need to do. And what we mean by customized education is not to be confused with a poster that talks about enroll your 401k and has the plan sponsor's logo on it. What we mean by customized education is take those group presentations and whatever you're presenting in a one-on-one setting and customize it to that plan. If they have a 3% safe harbor contribution and an additional discretionary match program, build the calculator around those metrics. If they get paid once a month, build the calculator once a month. Don't come in with something that has weekly paychecks. Make it so that it applies to their plan. Don't talk about loans if they don't have loans available. Right. Don't talk about Roth if Roth's not available. But it's really putting a lot of thought around each plan sponsor, the unique dynamics, but also what set of employees are you talking to? Are you talking to guys that work out on the shop floor, or are you talking to engineers that work in the office? Right. So those are some of the things we do.
You talked a little bit about Roth, and you seem to be a big advocate of the Roth 401k. Who does it work for, and why does it work?
Well, as I mentioned in today's session, one of the national record keepers in their study, they show about a 9% utilization rate in plans that have added Roth 401k. We consistently see 25 to 40% utilization rates when people are properly educated. Who do we think it makes sense for? Anyone that's getting what they pay in federal income tax back at the end of the year or more based on the earned income tax credit. Great candidates for Roth. Many young people, great candidates for Roth. C-suite, highly compensated employees. If they have a certain balance in pre-tax money, it might make sense for them to start building a balance in the Roth. It's great for diversification in income streams. It's also great for estate planning. And you really have to take all those things into account. The only way you can really determine whether it's right for a participant is deliver that messaging in a group and then a one-on-one session.
So you've had clients come to the TPSU programs. What are they saying about, and from your perspective, how is this a good environment to do fiduciary education as opposed to some others that you've tried to do?
You mean with the TPSU event?
Sure.
There's more awareness about, obviously, with all the regulatory changes, more awareness about fiduciary liability. And so we see people more interested in getting fiduciary education. The great thing about TPSU is it does it in a very non-threatening, non-sales-like setting. We could do similar events as Lakeside Wealth Management, and we wouldn't get nearly the attendance. In fact, it's interesting. Today we actually had one of our competitors' HR officers here today, and she was grateful she came. She learned so much through hearing everyone else and hearing us speak that I think that's a nice feather in our cap that one of the other advisors in Northern Indiana's HR professional came and learned a lot of things
that's
today.
great.
It's very neat, very neat.
Right, and plus if you're doing client programs, they don't get to interact with some of the other, larger group of other HR.
Absolutely. I agree completely.
Good. Thanks, Tim.
Hey, thank you, Fred.